Huh. It is a quiet day today. And there's nothing wrong with that. Let's we have a minute to actually handle something. While waiting for the boys to come in. Well, the boys and the gals. Thought someone was at my door. There we go. Ah. Alrighty. Almost ready to go here. Hey, Kendra, how's it going? I am doing alright. I was waiting for a guy to give me some tax information because, well, it got mailed to a house that I no longer live at, and despite my best attempts to tell them no, they still didn't do that, so I was kind of waiting for the guy, but on the other hand... That's been a journey. Right, I just ended a contract. Ah, yes, the bed. Count Guda von Brockenberry welcomes you into his room, which it appears been turned into an ad hoc war room. Commanders stand dutifully over a battle map, pushing military tokens back and forth and arguing about the results of simulacrums. Count Guda von Brockenberry brings you to his side. He turns the rings on his fingers as he talks. Sir Commander Roderick needs help sieging Bergwall. The birds are telling me he's close to a breakthrough. But the men such as yourself are really needed to push it through. Go to help him and you will receive as many crowns as you wish waiting here upon your return. So where am I specifically going? Bergwall. Bergwall... I don't know where Bergwall is. So it has to be somewhere around here then. Okay then. And now my guy's saying, yeah, I'll be on the way, I swear. Such as it is in the life. But yeah then, okay, if we're moving up north... Then actually, first things first, I'm gonna head to Strandwall. Or I can't sell things anymore. That's a little frustrating. So we're heading to Congasmead then. Hello, Nick. How's it going? Oh, absolutely. Just beyond western of a direction. It's actually quite surprising. Get some fish in there. Tools overpriced, but whatever. I'm not going to be able to make use of this, so sell off the skin ghoul bits. And this demon elf skin. And then, yeah. Oh, I have two spare noble swords. Well, that works. Then, yeah. Let's make this a good one, then. Oh, wait, right, people are fucked up. Where is my thrower, or is he dead? I'll give him a spare noble sword at this point. And might as well give my gunner something a little better than a knife. Okie doke. To Homewater we go. Either way, we will take this contract to go help in the siege. So actually, where the fuck is Bergwall? It's probably like right here, given where the road goes. Well, that's Hornau. So Bergwall has to be right here then. There they are. You come to Bergwall to see the fortifications standing silhouetted against the horizon and Sir Roderick staring through a pair of leather-wrapped ocular lenses, grimacing angrily at what he's glassing. He hands you the device and you take a look. The first thing you see is a man's ass bobbing up and down as he pats it with both hands. The soldier beside him is slack-jawed and cross-eyed as he yanks at his bits. You put the scope down, not bothering to see what else is going on. Sir Roderick shakes his head. Cut off their food supplies and now they're going crazy. I think they're being funny, but we'll soon see who's laughing. I'm planning an assault. I need you and the men of the Thracian Crusade to be ready when the order comes. We will be ready. All of our boys are ready. One of Sir Roderick's lieutenants informed you that the commander is elected to wait a little longer, hoping the defenders will surrender instead of drawing out a fight. The Crusade is ordered to stand by until further notice. A large battle is on the horizon. Sir Roderick's scouts have returned with news that a relief force is coming to try and end the siege. Get ready. Thankfully, we have backup. And our backup is going to kick the shit out of them. And their Zweihanders are running right on in. I also don't like this uneven terrain. Can I hit that slinger? Kind of? I hit the guy in front of him. So they've got us on low ground for the moment. That's a lot of heat coming my way, and I'm not sure how to best approach that. If you can endure the pain, it's worth it, right? Also fucked him up, Royal. Let's see. Just taking a sec. Alrighty, just hold the line for now. Don't want to push too heavy yet. Get air taught up high. Oh, nice! The fencer just ran right up there. Well, then we can just fuck him up for that. Hey, 2 hits clean. That's surprising. He will probably not survive. Eat shit, nerd. He's gone. Anyway, I need that fencer taken care of because he's bad, bad news. Fencer Boy is... he's probably got nimble, which makes sense. There goes his shoulder joint. That's a recipe for a disaster if I push, so I'm gonna just hold the line for the moment. Oh. Why am I heading up there? I'm an idiot.
Hold the line.
And Lumi has a fucked up leg, so we are not going to push that. Enemies wise have entered the line. second. Just not you. Oh god, Z Opposer's fucking just. Ow! Okay, that was not good. Not good at all. So how do I safely extract him? Though actually, with the whole chicken thing, has this been a long-term thing? Because if you know that it's bad for you at this point, it fucks you up. Yeah, looks like Slinger Boy's down. Hello, Lativo. Lumi, unsurprisingly, gets nailed. Oh. I did not notice you get in the line. That's probably not good. Hey there, Aiden. And hey there... Oh, sorry. Yeah. Hey there, Aiden. Hey there, Britcan. I swear my tongue is not that slippery today. Oh god, you do not have a rotation. That's really bad. You need out. Because you are going to get royally fucked up. Oh, Knight. Right, he's right there. Pace yourself now. Ain't nothing wrong with taking it a little slower. Alright. Someone's knocking on my door.
I think your guy is here for your nephew, probably.
Okay, I can stop playing loosey-goosey with my tax information now. Awesome. Alright, buckling in. Good to hear that you're on the mend, dude. Oh yeah, absolutely. I practice tax fraud all the damn time. When they talk about death and taxes, they're talking about the death of their taxes. Oh, fuck. Well, there goes fucking... I think it's like March, April, but all the tax companies are... all around right now. You know what? I'm gonna... call it a cheat, but I've been kind of distracted having to dance between taxes and whatnot and just people being a little loosey-goosey. I'll give one freebie for the day because that was my own, you know, not focusing, dancing between, oh, he's here, oh, he's not, oh, he's here, oh, not. Nah, no extra freebies. I actually can sit down, buckle down, and actually, you know, focus. Wait, did they actually tackle their slinger first thing off? Oh, hell yeah! Just hold the line for the time being. Do I want to push that? Yes. Because then I can step up and gun. I'll need Lumi to step up as well. Shield wall up for the time being. Actually, that was a mistake, but whatever. Lumi can still keep it slow-balled. Smack. You know what? Probably good to keep our slinger alive. But on the other hand, he'll probably back off himself, so we're fine. Snipe up those bill hooks before they get here. both of those being headshots. You know, on the heavy part of his body. Rough. Very rough. Oh, god damn it, you. Well, I guess our boy is not flipping out like a goddamn polearm master like he's supposed to be this round. I do not enjoy the fact that enemies can get high morale off of killing a dog. Also, that's a fencing longsword? Holy shit. Yay! The slinger hit someone real good, actually. Alright, that's a frag. Yikes. You know, we'll take high ground here. Damn. Even the best shots miss on occasion. I'd love to get in there, but that's just not happening with the current circumstances. My forces are just unable to move up with the goddamn tar pit that's going on right now. Now that's a much better way of maneuvering troops. Nice, that's a headshot. 2 shots for the Brit can. Zweihander takes a heavy hit. This is not a good position, but we will hold as best we can. I'll let Satori take the hit for now. He actually has the armor to do it. Oh, whoop. Did I end his turn? Yeah, he's turn done. Alright, whatever. Ah, yeah, all that flesh damage is great. Hello, Z Opposer. It has been the Noble War. And Nat just got his armor torn open. That's not a good thing. And his leg's fucked. As far as I'm aware of, that's a melee defense down, which is not what he needs if he wants to get out of that situation in the moment. The Zwei's already gone. Well, actually, there goes Nit-Nat then. That sucks. He was a raider, too, so those aren't cheap to replace. And, you know, losing people is never good. But he just got unfortunate. Good shield, high ground, hit by 2 targets. Like, that's not likely to happen. Oh, that was Aaron Todd who just got fucking torn open then. Yikes. Slowly moving on in. Oh yeah, that's right, he was even defense boosted even, so super unlikely, but again, sometimes that is how war is simply fought. Big gun was nice, though. He's probably got like 1 javelin left. Oh no, he actually... Okay, that was the last of his javelins. Not really a lot I can do to push in. Really? You rotated in my fucking gunner? You goddamn prick. Thankfully, he didn't try tearing him up, but I now need to save his ass. Thankfully, Satori's pretty good about the whole ruining people's lives thing. Not a whole lot I can really do in the moment because, my boy is currently, point blank instead of shooting. So I guess he's pulling out his sword and hopefully going to town. Kill. Alright, that wasn't one of mine. There we go. Much love, man. Hey, I am a service, not an obligation. Get you some rest, man. Oh yeah, I can pull out my gun again. Problem is I can't reload. And Alotavo is out of ammo. So we're gonna hot switch. And I still berserk anyway. And I'm out of fatigue. The enemy force is trying to bail out. Daedric is also out of ammo. Oh, it put me on the long flank there. Yikes. Can I take some shots? Yes, I can, surprisingly. My angle was surprisingly viable. Louis bags that kill. It's over. Okay. Erd Todd is now missing a hand. Fucking hell. He is a goddamn trooper. So what can you do with one hand, Mr. Todd? Well, Bergwall's last great hope has been completely defeated. You and Sir Roderick convene and agree. The defenders are no doubt ready to surrender. It's just a matter of time. Uh-oh, unless something's done about this, missing a hand will prevent this character from using shields, two-handed weapons, and throwing nets, and from double gripping one-handed weapons. God, Erd Todd is just not in a good spot. Fucking hell. A loud squall breaks over the din of the siege camp. You look out to see the gates of Bergwall opening up and a band of men running out. Sir Roderick sprints out of his tent, takes one good look, and then starts yelling at his men. Sally, Sally, they're coming, men, they're coming. Ready yourself. Kill these rat bastards to the last man, you hear me? The siege camp roars with anticipation. You quickly gather the Thracian Crusade and prepare to join battle. Fucking hell. Just a double noble fight. That is super rude. Actually, sorry. Come on. There we go. Is there more of them here? Shit. Well, for one, get that cheeky fucking fencer on the flank. I would have shot him up, but I can't now. But I can shoot the sergeant. Okay, so I need to figure out where I need to put my shot. $10 for the first tile. It's 10, neg 10, neg 20, neg 30, neg 40. BPM. Ah. Oh, and it counts as ambush, so Air Todd's also, you know, exposed again. Good stuff. By good stuff, I mean awful. Also, I see those two fucking slingers. That's not good. Thankfully, they're also now exposed. And that was a clean headshot, so one slinger down. Keep them in the back, don't put them in frontline combat, use them for psychic abilities, they should be fine. That line of polearms is not comfortable, but we'll hold back for the moment. Can I actually... You know what? Hell with it. Wow, I actually hit the targets I wanted to hit there. Good stuff. Double kill on their polearm lines. That's damn good stuff. I mean, Garans are nice, and if they have that sexy ping, you know they're legit. Looks like our own fencer's pushing their line nicely. I am not comfortable with whatever the hell that slinger keeps throwing. Beautiful. God bless the ping. High ground. That's a good hit. Yeah, no, it's understandable. The fact they have a ping is good enough. Oh god, he is rapidly breaking. That's not good. Yeah, let's rotate him out so he doesn't have to deal with that. And is there any knights here? There is not any knights, so bap. And their slinger is wide and exposed. Speaking of wide and exposed, gun. It's always the northern flank that seems to be giving, you know, people trouble at the... To be fair, that's always where the reinforcements go, so maybe in the future I need to just start, you know, putting my strong on the north flank. He's got the armor, he'll be fine. Looks like he may have just killed somebody. I can't tell what's going up in that party bush over there, but we're pushing as best we can. Remember, old comm isn't based on accuracy, it's aim correction. And there's always a degree of variation. That is not good, especially since this is a musically oriented game. And measures actually fucking matter. No sacrifice too great, no treachery too small. That's a kill from Lumi. Wow, Lumi took a headshot. Lumi has taken multiple headshots. Starting to just get down to my boys at this point. I'd love to shift target priorities here, but I kind of need to make sure that my that fencer doesn't go around my backline and just tear us open. The opposer's getting the shit stabbed out of him now, unfortunately. And Big Boy Swing takes out 2 of their kind with ease. Lumi needs to hard extract from the battlefield, given that she's, you know, head cut real good. Got him. Still, it sounds like it solves the problem with that revolver, given the rather long reload time. There we go. That should help out significantly. Oh god, he had something broken that he shouldn't have had broken. That's a kill for the Eloctavo, but he's also out of ammo. And their standard bearer is sniped. This will be the last of the 13th Crusade. Oh, this is not the latest version, no. I've been behind for a while, and thus I want to update to the latest version. They actually have a stable launch out at this point, so go grab it, it's good stuff. And you're out of javelins. Also, welcome to the stream, Owens. Yeah, the defending army is done at this point. Oh, I'm stamina burned. Really? Tria's cover saved his ass hard. Won't work twice, though. As he steals my kill, what a jerk. My boys have pushed as hard as they can in the moment. Looks like we have another round of combat. And he just bled out. Poor bastard. Years of training only to end in just rapidly gushing vital fluid out of your body.
This time we didn't lose anybody, which is good. Ugh.
Anyway, it's over. All survivors accounted for. Honestly, dump off all those shields, get the heavy weapons, and the heavy armor. This will sell far better in the long run. And a stock, swords are always good resale value. Heavy crossbow is nice. Unfortunately, I can't loot a whole lot of this, but we'll do what we can. The battle's over. The defenders of Burgwall totally defeated and their fort wide open for the taking. Sir Roderick thanks you for your service before dismissing the Thrashing Crusade services from the field. You should go and see a very happy Count Guido von Brockenberry now. Let's go. A servant cut you off from entering Count Guido von Brockenberry's room, he explains. I have been requested to meet you here with this satchel of crowns. You take the satchels and nod. Well, time to head back into proper civilization and, restock on supplies. Because I'm kind of limping back to town right now. Let's head back to Congasmead. And they're currently going through... Oh, but they're buying stuff for more, so that's good stuff. Oh my god, the money. Oh, hell yeah, the money. Oh yeah, that's right, GameStop's relevant again because their stock prices did a weird. So, we got a nice map. So they're not going to do the whole Monster Hunter World thing where it's really wacky where you needed to do a thing where you, they had the hot zone, but no ice zone. So they want to get people into the good part of the game faster. No, no, don't do that. That's terrible. No. Wait, so what's next town? Homwalder is over there. Seedstraat's over there. What's this other town? Kilsing? Oh, wait, Kelsing's right there. Am I just an idiot? Yeah, I'm just an idiot. Don't mind me. This place is so just unwealthy at this point. And the war with the noble houses is almost over. Well, to be fair, I spent a lot of my early time just kind of running around and just abusing, like, towns and whatnot, so I'm not surprised. But on the other hand, I'm also kind of sad. It's almost over, boys. Patrol work. I'll see if there's any more specific work I can do. I want one last good noble contract before all's said and done. Oh, this is my second crisis. The first was Holy War, and it sucked. One of Baron Tiedebuff von Steinwall's guards takes you to the top of a tower where you find the nobleman himself. He looks to you. Nice view, no? You glance around, the land stretches, and people become small mites bouncing around it. A donkey-pulled cart rattles its way beneath the tower, entering Grubenfest for business. You shrug. Baron Tiedebuff von Steinwall nods. I figured you enjoy the sights such as these, and I suppose a man of business wouldn't have such sights on his mind when business is at hand. And dear Sellsword, business is at hand. My commander has reported that the armies of House Brockenberry are coming together. He thinks it's possible we can end this war with them in one big final battle. Understand? You nod. He continues. If this goes to plan, you'll be paid according to your services. I don't know if you've ever helped end a war before, Sellsword, but many men would pay a king's ransom for such services. Who's Brockenberry? You mean the guys I've been working with and own this entire section of land? No! I would love to do the big battle, but I also don't want to get screwed on that. Honestly, that'd be a good way of doing things. Before you can enter Baron Michele von Steinwall's room, he springs out and takes you by his shoulder. He walks you down a hall and comes to a window, speaking as he stares at the courtyard. My generals need not see you. They don't find honor in your vocation. Sometimes a bit of political tact is required in hiring mercenaries. You shake your head and respond tersely. We kill just as they do. The nobleman nods. Of course, Sellsword. Perhaps in the future you'll be killing us. This keeps my generals up at night. Some concerned, others angry. I understand the reality of the world we live in, and so I sleep like a baby. Understand? So let's conduct business. I need you to head to Gunholm and aid Sir Himmler in assaulting the fortification there. Where is Gunholm? Yeah, this works. One last big payday. Stonefest. You'll do. I just need you to hold the line and hold her steady. Hey, I'm cool with the hub system. The hub was never bad. A traveler carrying a cart of personal good heads your way. You let him approach, holding up your hand up to warn him to go no further. He states that he's a simple wanderer and that he's only looking to get to Eichenberg. First showing that he's completely unarmed, he asks if maybe he can stay the night with your company. You set about a fire. Much talk is made about this or that, but the traveler does speak some words which reside within your mind long after he's gone. 10 years ago, I fought in the Battle of Many Names, Orc against Man, the end of a war that struck its name across an entire age. I rode with the cavalry, if you want to know. South flank in the mud and swamp, and I neither are well fit for horse riding, but our commander was having none of that. An orc drove a pole-arm through the commander's horse, and through the commander himself, taking horses into that muck. A terrible idea. I heard the northern flank fared better, but it's no matter. Neither side won that damned fight. Again, I don't see that being a terrible thing, having a space where people can learn the game and then, you know, going online to play with folks. The old system wasn't bad. Hell with it. I don't need more men. Yeah, because the problem is that they try to make it so you could go through the entire game with your buddies, and they did it terribly. Look, if you really want to mess with me, it's your death wish. And you know what, if I hit trading caravans, I'll be able to get some supplies along the way, so... Don't like it, but... I need supplies. Really? They're mad? Well, I shouldn't actually be surprised. There's going to be people who got in on World and then, you know, their first experience is World, so if anything's different from World, they'll screech about it. Okay, supplies obtained. You arrive at Sir Himlar's camp to find his soldiers seemingly relaxed. They're playing dice on a wooden board strewn across the mud, exchanging jokes and singing songs. All around the banners flying in the wind, most have long lost their once bright colors. Few are tethering the poles of a catapult back together. Sir Himlar himself personally guides you to his command tent. He gives you a drink that tastes like a rat had bathed in it. He explains the situation. As I'm sure you know, we've been here a while and are about to make a breakthrough. I need you on hand and at the ready. Once the time to attack comes, I'll give the order to begin the assault. Good. I honestly, with this setup, there's just not enough people here to just withstand an attack. So if we're charging, that's good. And they decided to wait. Damn it. This is gonna be rough. So, at least it's in the evening. Slingers! Oh, that was lucky. Yeah, it didn't do that. It did the opposite. It thrived. It grew. Quite extensively, might I add. Oh wait, I should have been focusing on the slinger. Well, I can still take my shots. And surprisingly, Brickcam was not on the ball. Kinda needed him to be on the ball there. Oh well. I also really need white troops to not get in my fucking way. Almost like portability and being able to play your game wherever the hell you want it in a game about being social works really well on you know, a handheld. Ah, what the fuck do I know? Put myself 2 steps away with Satori. Don't push up, that's a suicidal death wish. I know they're about to push. Yeah, it really doesn't exist over in Japan. The fact, if you have time to sit, you have time to sleep. And when you have time to sleep, that's a good day. You know what? Push in. Tie him down. And then Folkward can dive. And Air Todd gets slung because fuck Sling. And Air Todd gets sniped out by slingers. Not a whole lot I could have done there. Certainly sounds foolish to do that. Yeah, no, Capcom's Japanese. Fuck you, fencer boy. Well, it sounds like we're about to have a fucking party. And he's right in the way, so I can't fucking shoot again. Lumi gets 2 solid cuts and lays down 2 solid men. Just gotta keep up the slaughter. Ooh, 3rd-degree burns. Never a fun time to have those. Ooh, ripped open his abdominal cage hard. Oh, I didn't realize I was tied down by the fencer. Whoops. That is a hell of a flank coming up from the north. Beautiful positioning. Thank you for that rotation for once. Instead of fucking my gunner over, you actually help out. Ow, Billhook. Oh, that's an... You motherfucker. Okay. Right, they've got bannermen. Split necks. I am not happy about the fucking Zweihander right there, though. And Lumi has a fucking deep-ass cut. And Lumi is also... Yeah, I'm not sure how to fix that problem. Shield up, hope for the fucking best. Everyone gets hit in once in a while. But my archer being fucking surrounded is not good. That slinger's heartbroken. That one hasn't. They can be particularly nasty critters. Okay, then prick. Sorry, Satori. And you missed anyway, so good shit. I'm seriously trying to come up with a better plan, but like, that's 2, 3 fucking Ys at hand? I only have one hedge. Tie them down in melee. Get some backup up there immediately. And yeah, Lumi did not make it out of that one. Well, the only thing you have left is a crossbow. Might as well try to be helpful. We have heavy armor for a reason. Thankfully, the fucking Zwei missed again. Bap 1, Bap 2. Y is down. Fresh ammo required. Yes, sorry, I'm kind of a little focused on the fight, but yeah, no, actually, you know, coming back to that, absolutely big. The fact that you don't have to build it, but instead can find it, that's enough to change some metas right there. I imagine there's things that the meta will probably shift to a degree where instead of it being having to bring that kind of affinity, there's probably going to be skills and whatnot that give you that extra affinity as well. So, not 100% walk away from no 100% infinity, but definitely a step back from that. Yeah, Dedrick got locked down early in the fight, so he actually didn't get to shoot off a lot of his ammo. Tie him down in melee. Might as well get one last BAP in. Ruin their flag. And their banners trampled. Oh wow, Lumi lived with losing her nose. Emmerich lived by ear. And Erd Todd, in his only working arm, has a broken arm joint. Holy shit. Fucking troopers, all these people. What the flying fuck? Okay. That's all the loot I can carry. Watching your only hope in the world get annihilated is probably not best for morale. Gunholm's defenders got to see their relief force slaughtered, and no doubt they're on the verge of surrender. What I need are men on repair. There isn't going to be any surrender. The poor defenders of Gunholm are selling forth. They're a poor, hungry-looking lot, but it appears they'd rather die here than give themselves up. Fuck. And they just ran their fucking line against my ambushed troops. God. Well, they're probably dead again. They are not surviving their maiming. Unless that fencer just dies, which might happen. The fact that we actually have a full force actually helps out, too. I thought we were going to have less troops for this, but nope, apparently we've just got a full battalion right here. Also, yeah, you want to keep light on your funds because you don't want to get hit with hacks, which take away a good chunk of your money. The fact we're fighting at night, though, is a goddamn nightmare. I'll need to rotate him in. Hold your target round for a moment. Not a whole lot I can do to push up there. Oh shit, I hit a friendly there. Whoops! Thank God they're pretty damn tough. Friendlies to fall the fuck back. Caw, Adderlion. Damn it. Who are priority targets? Probably the halberdiers who I can actually shoot at night, despite the fact with 263s I missed twice in a row, which sucks. I'd love an AoE weapon right now. Nasty slish for him. Gotta love a deep jugular cut. The battle proceeds apace. At this point, I'm just scattering fire in there because it's dark. I can't hit shit anyway. That's a hit confirm. We'll hold the line for a moment. Oof, not the finest hit I've ever delivered, but we can still work on that. Bap.
Hold the line.
Gun. Puts him in a risky position, but hell with it. Being able to reload and fire is one of the best things you can do. Field repairs, get his armor all fixed up. In case my archer gets jumped again. Wait for ranks to close again. Just keep throwing spears. Just keep throwing spears. Oof, I saw that arc. I am deep in with no help. Then Alativo decides he's gonna be a goddamn sniper today, you absolute lad. God bless. Yeah, their ranks over here have just rapidly disintegrated. I do not like that 26, because a 26 can and will betray me pretty reliably. God, that sergeant just fucking going in for blood. Look at him go! Two hits on the Arbalister. Oh wait, the knight moved up to Z Opposer. He's fucking dead. No, that's good. You have the hammer. Oh, yeah, that is bad. He knows not to hit the straw hat.
Hold the line!
I'm gonna say the sergeant's probably worse. Archer Boy, Arbalest can hit me, but he's more expected to range skill than anything else. Especially with a fucking spear. I'm not liking those numbers. That sergeant is still alive. God, it's just a slugfest up there with tons of slaughter. Lockvote to take high ground. Just push it in. Their line is rapidly collapsing. Just push it in, boys. Ow! I am at my rope's end. And yet I will still fight on, because it's the safest fucking thing I can do. Jesus, that knight was on a slaughter spree. I think at this point we're safe, though. Just the enemy trying to get who they can before they go.
Hold the line!
The fighting is over. Oh, no, we still have another round.